Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for August 23rd through September 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Scarlet Moon Tarot. Much love and support to him, and hopefully you get a chance to check him out, show him some love and support as well, if you like what he has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as friends, family, job, that sort of thing, etc. All right, Scorpio, what they aren't telling you, Scorpio. All right, let's see. What are they not telling Scorpio? Wheel of Fortune. All right. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Tower, Judgment, Page of Swords, wow, 2 pages, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man. All right. Okay, so is this someone that is going to be waiting for you to hopefully come around to making an offer? Or to have some sort of realization? Huh, all right. I think this is someone that has kind of an abiding affection for you, but maybe they've never really taken any action on it. Or is it they just see you as, if there's no action taken or encouragement, then it's just going to be in the friend zone type of situation. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Hangman, Pisces. All right. There's someone is stirring the pot again. Someone's either made contact, reached out. Someone's wanting to renegotiate something. Okay. 2, 3, 10. All right. What's this Page of Cups about for Scorpio? What's this Page of Cups about for Scorpio? All right. So Page of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What's this Queen of Cups? Four of Cups. Oopsie. What's this Judgment card about for Scorpio? What's this Judgment card about? 3 of Wands. And this Page of Swords. What's this Page of Swords about? Page of Swords about? Queen of Swords. What's this Hermit about? Five of Pentacles. Huh. What's this Hangman about? So we got King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Page of Cups. I think this is someone that is wanting to kind of pull back from a situation, and they probably, in their mind, have put the ball in your court, and they are waiting for you to make a decision. But I think this is someone that doesn't want to lose contact or touch with you. There's probably been a reversal in how they feel or their situation so that they're now available. But this is someone, I think, that wants more of a sign or encouragement from you, or is kind of wanting it to be more than it is. I think they want more from you. I think they want to know how you feel. I think they want a sign from you to progress further. I think they want to know that you're interested. But it feels like they're saying, okay, well, I'll wait for you. Like, I'm interested in this. I'm really wanting to, my life is going to stabilize now, and I want you to be a part of it. But I'll wait to see how you feel. I know I put you through a lot. I know you've been waiting for me. I'll wait for you. But I think they really want I think them saying that they're going to kind of disconnect and give you time to think and just, all right, well, I'll be over here. I don't think they want that. I think they kind of want to maintain a presence. They're not that they're being pushy, but kind of. It might be that, okay, yeah, I'm going to leave you alone. I don't want anything from you. Like, I'm here if you do, but but they're going to maintain a presence probably through social media or texting, email, that sort of thing. And they're probably going to want to keep the dialogue open. They're going to want to maintain a constant presence. They're going to want to continue to negotiate and kind of maybe be there in a friendship capacity, but be there nonetheless. They would definitely like something more, but they're taking a cue from you that you don't want this, that you're not ready, that the time has passed. Something about, I mean, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment here. It's almost like, you know, the time has come and passed for you, or at least they're feeling like that, but they don't want to lose contact or connection with you. And it could be that they say, you know, I'm going to be pulling back and just kind of wait for you over here, giving you some time to think. I feel like you don't, you know, you're not into it or you don't want this, which would be kind of accurate because the way they feel is like they don't know how you feel. And so they're kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to kind of take the non-emotionally involved route, but they're still not going away. So it's almost like they want what they want, and even though you're not giving them the emotional connection that they want, they're kind of disappointed with the lack of that now, the lack of interest in that. They still want to be a presence or constance in your life somehow. They might be telling you that, you know, I'll wait for you to come full circle, and I'm feeling kind of like I'm ready for some stability in my life. Are you interested? But what they're not telling you is that they're not planning on going anywhere. They may want to disconnect and give you your space, but not really. They don't want, it's, you know, for those of you that I've been reading for, the group of Scorpios, that it was like you've been waiting for someone to finally be available or whatnot. And now that they are, it's almost like you don't want it. This doesn't have to be the same group of Scorpios. This could be entirely different. But the thing is that this feels like someone's kind of come full circle with understanding how they feel or what they want, or a situation has resolved for them. And yet you might not be as into it as you were before. And this, again, this could be the group of Scorpios I've been reading for, or just a different set. It could be a different situation because it doesn't feel as intense this time. It feels like it's kind of a non-issue for you, or it's not as big of a deal as it was. So I don't know that I'm reading for that same situation. But point being, this is someone that might say that they're going to be over here and whatnot, but really they would like more from you, and they do want to maintain some kind of presence in your life somehow. They don't plan on going anywhere. If they have to act like they don't care, or if they have to just be in the friend zone, this person doesn't care. They do want to stick around. They do want to wait for the transition. They realize that the ball is firmly in your court, and in order for things to progress, they want you to give them the high sign that it's okay to do so. They want you to let them know that that's on the agenda, or, you know, it could be because they are kind of feeling like they're stuck in the friend zone, which they will remain, but they're going to push. This is someone that doesn't, so it kind of feels like someone is not taking no for an answer. It's like, you know, you could have had me a while ago or whatnot, and it didn't work out, but now, because I'm like not that into it, and now you're wanting, like, it's like this, but it's never like this. That's not frustrating at all, is it? What's this Tower about? This Tower about? I feel like they're waiting for a sign from you, though. But even though they're not getting what they want, they're still going to try and kind of keep that friend zone feel to it, but it's not what they want. They want more. And I think they might try to negotiate for that, or wait you out, like kind of try and wait and manage and navigate for more. Negotiate. What's this Tower about? 8 of Pentacles. What else for this Tower? For Scorpio, what else? Tower for Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Okay, so it feels like they're going to want you to have this realization, come in full circle, just like they have. You know, it's all about you two kind of working things out, working together, maybe I'll give you your space, but only if it's what I want, which is basically like, I'm hoping if I give you space, it'll prompt you to have these realizations and want to work things out because you've worked on whatever you wanted to work on yourself, or you've had time to think. You've had time separate from me to go about your daily life and do your thing. And I'm really hoping that it's going to prompt you to have some kind of epiphany or realization, some understanding, and we can have some communication and start off on the right foot. I feel like this person is like, okay, I'll go away. I'll pretend like I'm going away, but I'm really going to be keeping tabs on you nonetheless and kind of trying to guide you and coach you, basically manipulate you into getting back together with me or having me in your life in the capacity that I want. And while it might not be the most evil thing or horrendous thing someone could do to someone, it does feel manipulative. It feels like this person, now that you don't want it as much, now all of a sudden they're like, vroom. Whereas before when you were kind of waiting and disappointed, they were, I don't want to say they were happy to let you be that way, but it wasn't as big of a deal for them. But now that you kind of started to drift away, it feels like they're going to want to get in there and make sure you don't get too far. And that feels like game playing to me. It does feel manipulative. It feels like when they could have had you, when you two could have really been something, they kind of missed the boat. They missed that opportunity. And so here you are, you know, them offering, even saying, you know, I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to kind of withdraw. I'm not happy about it. I'm disappointed, but I'll give you your space, but not really, because I still plan to keep in touch with you. So they're not telling you that. They're not telling you that they have designs on waiting you out, basically. Some of you might find that romantic, like, well, I guess they really do care. But for me, it does feel a bit manipulative because they certainly took their damn sweet time. And now only when you're less interested do they want to pursue you more. But again, is it really pursuit if they're kind of just managing and trying to coach you into making them an offer? For some of you, it's about them just wanting some kind of sign from you and they'll take it from there, they'll pursue. But for others of you, it's almost like, yeah, okay, no, I get it. We have to break up or disconnect, or I'm going to give you your space. I'm just in the friend zone, I get it. But then there's this constant attention still. But it's almost like, yeah, no, I'm not interested either. We're good. We're just friends. We're good. We're good. And yet they're still going to be coaching you to try and get you to be the one to initiate. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know. It feels like they want you to have the epiphany so that you'll make the offer. You'll open negotiations. You'll do something. Even though they're telling you, no, yeah, we're good. It's fine. They're not telling you that they have no intention of going away and they want you to be the one to make this offer that they have in mind that they want. They just want it to occur to you and you do it, which is really bizarre. If you want something, go like that's very, for me, it's very convoluted. I don't feel like it should be that complicated. If you want something, you state your case. So it feels like there's manipulation here. Let's see. All right. What's this? What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Yeah, I'll let the ending stand, but not really, because I really am only doing that to try and make you miss me or try and make you want to offer what I want you to offer me. What? Now we're getting kind of in this weird headspace. What else for Scorpio? Again, not that they're bad. I just feel like this could be more on the up and up. I feel like they could be more direct, and it makes me question why they're being so kind of strategic about how, you know. It could be just as simple as, hey, I don't want to be vulnerable. I want to know that you want this too. I'm not happy about being in the friend zone, but I'll stay here. But it feels like you two have had a past or a history. So for this person to want to kind of maneuver you into making them an offer, why? Why don't they just come out and say it? Look, I want this. I want you. It's very simple. Unless they think it's because you're mad or you need some convincing or something, right? It's just, I can't. What else for Scorpio? pulled two, and I intended to. None of them flipped. I pulled two. Fire and luck. Interesting. One is direct and assertive. The other is passive and circumstantial, which is kind of the whole push-pull, but not really, but sort of over here, and but keeping tabs on you, kind of like we're playing mental chess feeling, like. So someone has a firm idea of what they want. There's interest and there's pursuit, but it's indirect, and it's going to look like it's kind of happenstance or chance. And it could be also too that this person is kind of taking advantage of the lull in their life, or kind of wanting to capitalize on the fact that, hey, you and I are both kind of available at the same time, if that's the case, or I have a grace period with this situation over here, or as luck would have it, I actually bought a house in your neighborhood or something, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of capitalizing on a window of time, it feels like. And they're at peak interest right now. So, you know, again, my pessimistic behind it could just simply be that, hey, you know, you both are single at the same time. Take advantage of this. Get on this. Take action. Do it. This is serendipitous. It could be that. This could be a very positive, but I can't shake the feeling like it's a bit manipulative, and you're being kind of maneuvered and steered and kind of indirectly and discreetly coached. Like, yeah, I'm going to disconnect, and I'm going to give you some time to think, to figure out what you want, but I have no intention of going anywhere. I'm going to keep tabs on you in social media. I'm going to text you from time to time. I'm going to be checking in. I'm going to be kind of, you know, walking the edge with you verbally, like kind of being ever present but uninterested. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to be around. I'm just going to act like I'm not interested, but I'm going to make darn sure I know where you are and what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to keep talking myself into, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, oh, I don't know. It'll be your call, Scorpio. Could be a lot less wonky than I'm making it. It just, I would not like that kind of oversight. I would not like that kind of someone kind of managing me. I wouldn't like that. And that's what it feels like, management. What else for Scorpio? All right, shut my mouth. We got the Chariot and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, not shut my mouth. You know why? Because the Chariot is all about, God bless America, force of will. That's not working. And assertion and aggressiveness and kind of bending things to your will and being very assertive. And I don't care if this is over here and this is over here. I'm making this work, and I'm going to plow forward. So it's about victory, right? And, you know, whatever context. But the point being is how you get there. Are you going with the flow? Are you kind of riding a precedent? Like, hey, we've set the stage for this, and now it's coming to fruition, and we're going to ride that. You know, we're going to Thelma and Louise that over the cliff and ride into the sunset. Or is this someone trying to force something? Is this someone like, I don't care about this or that. I'm going to manage the living dog out of this, and this will happen. This will work. I am going to power through it, and when in doubt, force it. It feels forced. It feels managed. It feels coerced or just manipulated. And then we've got the end result here, which is stability and security. So on the one hand, that's like, well, that's a happy ending, right? But the ends do not justify the means here. Someone can't manipulate someone into a happy ending. There has to be transparency, intimacy, and you both have to be on the same page and aware that otherwise someone's being duped. And that's not going to end well. Because when you figure it out, or when you see it for what it is, Scorpio, if it is kind of wonky like that, here you are getting pissed, being like, I just want to be by myself. You just leave me alone and back off and give me time to think. And this, you know, cutting things off. So, I mean, it could be that. It depends on how you handle it and how you see it. Again, some people might be comfortable with this sort of thing because it's like, yeah, that's right, you're going to chase me. That's right, you're going to manage me and care what I'm doing and where I'm at. Because it's the high time you start worrying about me and following me around, or, you know, I mean, whatever. But others of you might be, excuse me, having the reaction that I am, like, oh, this is kind of getting crowded. Like, it's getting weird. So, okay. All right. What else? Here we go. I think it's that they want you to see them as your person, but they don't want to have to look like they're trying to convince you. They want it to feel organic. They want it to feel, but it's like they're not giving you time to miss them. They're ever present. They're there, waiting for you to have that epiphany and look at them with stars in your eyes and go, oh, it's been you all along. And they're like, yes, okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get to getting, you know? That's for Scorpio. All right, so we got 5 of Cups reversed, and we've got the, whoopsie, the World reversed. So last minute effort here. We got World reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. That is an ending that doesn't happen, or a lack of completion, a lack of, so things didn't end, but it's not like they went anywhere either. It was kind of like this really uncomfortable limbo. It was almost like it could have been great, but it wasn't, but there was no ending to it. So it kind of did the fade. It was like this really kind of uneventful ending, and it kind of dragged on. The fact that you two may have had potential in the past, and then it really didn't turn into anything. That's what this is. It's a lack of a completion to something that could have been really great. It's also a lack of closure, lack of not moving on, but that doesn't mean that a reconciliation is in order just because someone can't let go and can't move on. That doesn't mean that it's a good idea to get back together. And we got this 5 of Cups here, which is all about recovery and restoration of faith and wanting to heal and move on and kind of accepting, you know, and forgiving and kind of wanting to come full circle. So this could very well be that someone never really got over you, or you never really got over this person, and this person now is in a much better place, or you're in a much better place to be able to give this a second chance, or to give it another look, maybe have those epiphanies, right? It will be your call whether this is something where you're like, back off, or you're like, okay, we're on the same page now. You're finally open to you and I being together. And now we can have that clarifying conversation. We can start anew here. It's going to be up to you whether it's one or the other, because this is somebody who will wait for you. And they're really hoping you'll come around to see it their way. They'll take what they can get, but they really do want the security, and they want it to be your idea. They want the reconnection to be your idea. Only they're not telling you that. They're like, hey, yeah, you know, yeah, I'll wait. I'm good. I'm over here. Yeah, fine. Give you all the time you need. Next morning, there's like, you know, 5 missed phone calls or 5 texts or whatever. I mean, it's, you know. All right, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. I hope, I don't know, I hope that you are able to get some time to think about this without someone hovering or kind of trying to manage the first word that comes out of your mouth, you know? Okay. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. You take care.